Okay, so as you guys can tell from the title of this video, it's going to be me going to a lot of local bookstores. Oh, so I have a list of books I'm going to buy for future videos. So my goal is to try to get 2 books per bookstore. We'll see. But right now I'm in Oakland, sort of in the Piedmont area. It's really nice, so let's go get some books. Also, let's get coffee. So I don't know about you guys, but there's this thing called Coinstar at selective grocery stores. Go with me here. And if you have a lot of coins, you can just go to this machine. It's like sort of like a vending machine, if you will. Put in all your coins, and then you can get like actual cash. I love it because I hate having coins around because who the fuck buys stuff with coins? And so I got like $11. I had $11 worth of quarters. I don't need quarters anymore. So I'm really excited. So I'm going to treat myself to a coffee. Alright, let's actually get shopping. Allen Company bookstore. And so it's really cute. It's quite dark. So it has this very dark academia kind of vibe to it. So if that's your vibe. And then it's really like small, you know, the layout. So it was hard to film in there because it's like very narrow to like hallways, if you will. But I was able to pick up the poems of Emily Dickinson, which is going to be part of a video very soon. So I'm excited for this. I don't think I've ever really read Emily Dickinson poems, so got that one. That's off my list. Now on to the next bookstore. I will be going to Pegasus Books, which is on College Avenue, which is about 7-minute drive, but we will see. It's a Saturday. I don't know why I decided to do this video on Saturday, by the way, but it is what it is, so there's going to be some traffic. But yeah, there's 2 bookstores on College Avenue, so let's go there. Alright, I parked a bit far, but this neighborhood is really cute, and it's quite sunny today. Really excited. Okay, please excuse this format. I'm just using my phone real quick because I don't want to reach back for my camera. Alright, so we're on to bookstore number 3. I really like this one because where it's located, it's right next door to this really cute cafe where you can get like sandwiches and coffee. And so I'm gonna treat myself to some avocados and a latte very soon. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of the good like young adult books because they have more of a young adult book section. The previous bookstore has a lot of used books, so it's if you're looking for something that is a few years old, it's gonna be harder to find. While this one has like new and old, so it's like a little bit more. But yeah, let's go into this one, and that's pretty much it. Okay, guys, so I went to Mrs. Dalloway's. I love that bookstore, and I always find things really quickly. So I got Undocumented Americans, so I'm really excited to dive into this one. And then The Little Prince, which honestly I'm going to read quite quickly for another video and then probably gift it to my niece, who's 4, and I'm sure she'll love it. So this is actually a lot of celebrities' favorite books, and I don't think I've ever read it, so that's why I got it. Alright, let's go on to the next bookstore, but first I'm probably going to have, hold on, a little snack. Probably shouldn't eat it in my car because it's gonna be messy. But it's a brownie cupcake, guys, and I'm hungry. On to the next one, which is a little bit further away. Let me actually find it. That's where I'm going. A great books place. There we go. Alright, let's go. It's about 11-minute drive. It is such a pretty day. So, this is where we're going. Okay, we will go in and browse. Alright, so that was a very quick round because I knew exactly what I wanted. So my list, it's a little difficult to find some of these books, like the books that my niece suggested I read. I think because they're a few years old, I'm definitely going to have to probably order those online. So this is supposed to be my last bookstore, but okay, I gotta research something, so give me a second. The last one I wanted to go see was a bookstore that sold a lot of books. It's called Marcus Bookstores, and it sells books written by Black authors about Black people. I really wanted to go to this bookstore. However, it was like 30 minutes to their closing, and where they're located, parking is a little tricky. It's a lot of street parking, and it was towards the end of my day, and I was just like, you know what? I don't even feel like looking for parking. I guess I'll go to the block once and like I'm done. But now I have it on my radar and I'll probably feature it in a future video because honestly, I live in the Bay Area. I just went to 4 bookstores. There's a slew of bookstores in this area. But I digress. Let's go into seeing the books. Some of them you guys already saw in my car, but I just wanted to share with you all the books I got. The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Like, this has been everyone's favorite book on BookTube for a minute, and when I was at the bookstore, this wasn't even on the list of books I wanted to pick up, but it was just calling to me. It was on a shelf, and someone on the staff of the bookstore also recommended it. It was like the staff member's recommendation. So I'm like, it's a sign from God that I should get this book naturally. Okay, the other book I got was Reasons to Stay Alive. So I was really intrigued by this book because it talks about depression and suicide and just mental health. And during the pandemic, so I don't want to be like I've been okay, but during the pandemic, personally, mentally, I've been fine. But during the pandemic, a lot of people close to me have dealt with their anxiety, with depression, being diagnosed with depression, having to redo their whole mental health, whether that is going to therapy, taking medication, changing their medication, changing their morning routines, all of that. Like me growing up in a Latina household, you sort of just grow up thinking you have to keep all your problems to yourself, you have to be strong, you have to fight through it, and it's just so stupid. So I think we need to take the shame away from it, and we just really need to focus on, you have to take care of your mind the same way you take care of your body, and it is okay. Just how you do a physical, it's okay to go to therapy or go to group sessions. The next one, Undocumented Americans. So this looks like it's going to be a really quick read because, you know, it's only like 200 pages or so. But the whole concept of this book was, I was like, oh, finally someone wrote about this. Was, you know, it's in 2016, you know, the writer Carla, she was on DACA and she decided to write about the hidden lives of her fellow undocumented Americans. And I thought that is a brilliant thing to do, and I wish more people would do that. You know, there's a lot of people that are undocumented that live among us, and their journey is a very scary, unsettling, sometimes very traumatic, you know, just journey, and I think we need to be more supportive of it. And this is for another video I'll be doing, but so it's not a book I would normally buy, but it's for another video. So it's the Poems of Emily Dickinson. I don't think I've ever actually read a poem by Emily Dickinson. And now I have this big ass one. So I think when I do that video, I'm not going to read all those poems. I'm just going to read a selected few because that's great. But I think it's nice to have books of poetry lying around when you just need a quick read and you just want to read, like, you know, a nice poem. And I love it when Nick reads me poetry at night. So we have some poetry books lying around. So whatever. Then I have this beautiful copy of Pride and Prejudice. Like, when I saw this at the store, I had to get it. I mean, it is, you guys can see, this can make so many amazing, great ASMR sounds. But they have, like, letters written by the characters. Like, the letters in the books. Look at this. Like, I mean, how cute is this? I mean, this is giving me all the feels. Oh, look, it's to you. It's dear sir. Okay. So, am I a 35-year-old woman that has a stuffed animal and I talk to it? Yes, but whatever. Just think about it. So, when I saw this copy, I was like, yeah, this is going home with me. There's like no way this is not going home with me. And now, can I actually pull this correctly? I think so. I think I can. There we go. I got it. But yeah, so it has multiple letters written from the characters. So like in the book, you know, there's like letters that the characters are writing to each other. So they got them in here, and I thought that's just so cute. And it's just a beautiful, like, spine cover. Alright, and the last book I got, again, it's for another video. I've already read it. I read it really quickly because I actually want to give it to my niece this weekend. But it's The Little Prince. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And there we go. Come here. And Sir King. I guys hope you have a beautiful weekend. And I'm going to try to get some sleep because, again, I'm running on 4 hours of sleep and I need sleep. So, see you guys around. Bye.